India's founders in 1947, April, agreed to the principle of universal adult suffrage, giving simultaneously the right to vote to women and to men. There was never any question of denying women the right to vote while giving it to men. As this government claps itself on its back for its rankings on various global tables, let it also hang its head in disgrace that this same India ranks 140 out of 196 countries in the Interparliamentary Union League tables on women's representation. Within women parliamentarians, Muslims and Dalits have been consistently underrepresented. From 1952 to 2004, only 8 Muslim women were elected to India's parliament, to the Lok Sabha, many of who served multiple terms. In today's Lok Sabha, the 17th Lok Sabha, there are only 2 Muslim women members, both from West Bengal, both from the All India Trinamool Congress, I may add. As we started our innings yesterday, our new innings in this newly constructed temple of democracy, our Honourable Prime Minister grandly proclaimed that it seemed he was ordained to perform many important tasks for this country, including this one. And then with much fanfare, this government introduced this bill, claiming credit as usual for a groundbreaking move. But wait, what does this bill really say? Article 334 of the bill says, the reservation shall come into effect only after delimitation has been undertaken. Delimitation will only be undertaken after the relevant figures for the next census have been published. The rotation of seats for women shall take effect after each subsequent exercise of delimitation. So what does this mean? In true BJP's Goebbelsian doublespeak style, it means we don't know if and actually when we will actually have 33% of women sitting in the Lok Sabha. Because number one, the date of the next census is entirely indeterminate. Because of this, number two, the date of the next delimitation exercise is therefore doubly indeterminate. It is also controversial, as my esteemed colleague Kanimoji from the DMK spoke. She said, according to the data, we will have an increase of 0% in the number of seats for Kerala, 26% for Tamil Nadu, but a whopping 79% increase for both Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. So women's reservation is dependent on 2 totally indeterminate dates. Can there be a greater jumla? Forget 2024. This may not even be possible in 2029. We are being asked time and again, do we support the women's reservation bill? Trinamool Congress is bill ko support karega ya nahi? BJP's liaison members are reaching out to us, calling us, asking us to support this bill wholeheartedly. No ifs, no buts, pura support, please kijiye. To them we say very clearly, we not only support a women's reservation bill, but in truth it is Mahua Banerjee, India's only female chief minister today, who is the mother of this bill, who has given birth to the original idea where she has unconditionally sent 37% of women MPs to this parliament on her ticket. What you have brought here, what this government has brought here today, is not a women's reservation bill. It is a women's reservation rescheduling bill and should be renamed as such. Its agenda is delay. Its agenda is not reservation. The endless dithering over when there will be the next census, when there will be the next delimitation, will only ensure that the urgent need of reservation for women in elections to the parliament and to state legislatures will be indefinitely delayed yet again. Alas, this is not the historic bill that it is being touted as. It is a sham. And for the women and the men and the girls and the boys who will be the future women and men of India, we had better recognize this because it is staring at us in the face. And I also hope that a sufficient number of amongst us, the current members of parliament, also recognize this bill for what it is, which is a sham. The question of women's reservation requires action, not the placebo of legislatively mandated procrastination. To the government and the ruling party, I say this: give us this day our equal rights. We hold up half the sky. Give us at least a third of our earth. Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress have already walked the talk. We don't need to go on record to show this country that we support this bill. We have already sent more MPs than what this bill even envisions. It is you, this government, this ruling dispensation that needs to go on record. You need to support us, not the other way around. You need to send more than 33% MPs to this parliament. when this government wanted to protect cows, and I support the move, make no mistake, you did not wait to count the number of cows. You did not wait to see whether the cow was a Jersey or a Gir or a Sahiwal. You just went and built the cow shelters. Are we women any less that we have to wait while you count numbers and you draw lines? We don't need any more vandans. We don't need any more vandanas. Thank you very much. What we need is direct action. Honorable Prime Minister, this is your moment to really show us all कि मोदी है तो मुमकिन है. Implement the reservation bill immediately based on today's voters list. Send 33% women to parliament. Send 33% women to parliament in 2024 from the BJP the way our party has done. Support us unreservedly. In conclusion, I can only echo the poet Rihanna Ruhi's words. दिल के बहलाने का सामान ना समझा जाए, हमको अब इतना भी आसान ना समझा जाए. हम भी लोगों की तरह जीने का हक मांगते हैं, इसको बगावत का ऐलान ना समझा जाए. Thank you very much.